Hi everyone, welcome to this next episode of Lab Rats, where we test it so you don't have to.
You're not humble.
You're not me.
No, I'm not. I'm Xenulous.
And I'm R&B. And we're excited to expand the Lab Rats to the full trifecta of the Trash Tea Trio with our good friend and teammate Xenulous here. I'm actually pretty excited about today's episode because we're going to be testing a matchup I think is going to get significantly more popular moving into the Continental season. What are you playing today?
I'm playing Ruby Amethyst. It's something that's been performing really well in the last few CCQs, and it's honestly taken us surprise this rotation set.
And I'm actually going to be playing Amber Amethyst. So this is going to be kind of one of those Amethyst battles where it's going to feel reminiscent of pre-rotation evasive battles. The only thing is we're not going to have the Elsas kind of going back and forth, but we still have, Dumbo. Dumbo's still going to be probably in both of our decks. But let's take a look at these deck lists. So on the screen, you see my take on the Amber Amethyst. I call it less Doran, more Rock, and the reason behind that is because I'm not playing Dale, because I don't think Dale actually makes sense in Amber Amethyst anymore because of the fact that we don't have Elsa. It feels just a little bit bait. There's definitely some 4-drops in here that I think are going to be a little more beneficial, a little bit more utility that they add to the game. So we are going to be rounding out our list here with 8 1-drops, both the Rafikis and the Louisa Madrigals. And the reason I've selected both of these as in the 1-drop slot is because I really want to go for one of them on turn 1, into a ramp on turn 2, into Isis Vanderchill to be able to answer whatever my opponent's doing, whether I'm on the play or on the draw. We are playing 8 turn 2 ramps in both Ham and Willow. We've also got a couple of utility pieces of Mowgli. In our 3-drop slot, of course, we've got none other than Cheshire Cat, which I think has proven to become a staple in any Amethyst shell, as well as 2 copies of Violet Par. It seems like there are a lot of evasives that are currently running around right now with the Todd Vixie decks. I've seen Eleanor decks that are incorporating them. There's also the Green Steel Touch the Sky deck that's incorporating them. So Violet Par seems just like a really strong candidate to attack the current evasive meta that we're kind of trending towards, as well as still having the 4 strength to be able to answer cards like Eleanor and Mike Wazowski. In our 4-drop slot, of course, we do have 3 copies of Isis Vanderchill, 2 copies of Sven. We've also got 2 copies of Augustin Madrigal. And one of the reasons why I wanted to play this card is I've recognized that Gaston is arguably one of the best removal tools in the game right now, and I wanted to have some type of strength modulation package to really maximize Gaston's effectiveness. I tested out the Eilon Wheeze in the 1-drop slot, and I really wasn't a fan because of the incremental sustained damage from Eleanor pings. I didn't really like it, so I'd rather go with the 3/6 stat line, and it curves very nice from 1-drop into ramp into Augustin right into Gaston on turn 4. And then on the top end, we do have Ursula, the Whisper of Vanessa, which I think is arguably one of the best aggressive tools in the game currently that I don't think a lot of people are actually playing. And of course, it's not going to be an Amethyst deck without both Hades and Demona. And lastly, we've got the Horseman Strikes. Again, I said we're trending towards a more evasive heavy meta, so I don't foresee there being less than 4 copies of the Horseman Strikes in any of my lists moving forward. And of course, we've got our Friends on the Other Side item in the Junior Woodchuck's Guidebook. What about you, Logan? What are you playing today?
So today I'm on Ruby Amethyst. As you can see from the list on screen, it's pretty well the same Amethyst core as any other major deck you're going to be seeing topping events. We've got our Cheshire Cats, we've got the Hades, we've got the Dumbo, we've got Demona, and that's just going to round out the Amethyst suite as a whole. But the Ruby side of this list is what really makes it shine. Starting off in the 1-drop slots, we have 4 Peter Pan and 4 Mr. Incredibles. The new Ruby, Peter Pan, and Tinkerbell shift turns everything evasive. So all of a sudden, if you're playing against Emerald Steel or even opposing Amethyst decks, you have a way to battle the skies, and also a pretty solid 2-quester. But on top of that, it can turn every single card in your deck that's a character into a Dumbo synergy, so you keep that card draw effect going on and on. As you're moving into the 2-drop slots, we have new Randall Boggs. This is a 3/1 evasive that gains 2 lore when all of your ink is exerted. So it encourages you to play the tempo play style that Ruby Amethyst is trying to do, keeps him kind of an aggressive quester in the early game, but also just a check to all of the early evasives that we're seeing propping up in the meta now. Scrooge McDuck is just kind of becoming a big boy. He eventually becomes a body that is so big that not a lot of decks have an answer to. They have to have exactly Gaston to answer him, but you can also play around that by just boosting him once, and you have a 2-drop 4/4 that just battles the body really well. Liquidator being a what we call a underdog effect. You're able to play him if you're on the draw for 1 ink. He battles against all of the Eleanor decks, anything that's aggressive, pretty well. Also, the Amber Emerald Songs deck, it discourages them from turning their character sideways in the early game because you have a body that just trades effectively well. Moving into 3-drop slots, as we talked about, we have the good old Cheshire Cat, being able to move damage from all of our big bodies to take out early aggressors, or even just start doing favorable trades pretty effectively. Violet Parr, another character that's come in, you're able to move a damage from any of your characters to a chosen opposing character, just keeping things alive, making more damage matters. Opportunities happen on the board. Peter Pan just being another 3-drop, 1/3. If you played early in the Inklands, it was Surfer Mini back in the day. Now we have Peter Pan. Easy shift target, but also can be an aggressive quester, something with 2 lore pips that you can slam down that has evasive, that if your opponent has run out of answers, can easily run over the game. Isis Vanderchill kind of being the staple in every Amethyst deck recently. You're just wanting to go 1, 2, 3, 4, take out whatever you've exerted, and just run away with the game from there. Dumbo being the consistent card engine, you can see why he's spiking in price nowadays. Hercules is another solid 4-drop option in this deck. When you take a look at all of the tags, most of the characters in our deck have the hero tag. He can keep everything safe from opposing steel decks, while also just letting you challenge favorably into most everything. Mrs. Incredible, having notably the super and hero tag, synergizing really well with Hercules as well as Mr. Incredible, being something that's also just an evasive, but also has the modal ability of having 2 lore, so she can close out games, but as well as just being a big body that takes control of the game. Hades, does it really need to be said? Put your opponent in awkward situations, you lose your character, or I draw 2 cards. Ursula, much like RMB was saying, is a card that I don't think a lot of people are on, but you really need to be. She dodges most of the relevant removal in the format right now, being able to choose whether or not she is evasive or making her evasive if you're playing against a deck that doesn't have a lot of answers for that, and turning her into a 3-lore quester to close out games once you've gained control of the board. Obviously, once you get down to the Demona package, all of your bodies in Ruby Amethyst are just so big. Most everything from your 2-drop slot onward has 4 attack strength, so you can just trade down everything effectively. And then, as RMB was saying, Junior Woodchuck's Guidebook being a Friends on the Other Side effect, something that we just need to churn through the deck. One thing that you will notice that is new in the Ruby slot that I think is needed is Remote Inklands. It's a 2-drop location that gives you insulation against Amber Emerald Circle decks when they play that pesky Chernobog by letting you discard the top card of your deck. If you'll notice, everything from the 3-drop slot onward would be something incredibly useful to get back from a Chernobog effect, so it really discourages them from playing that on your empty board.
Yeah, so I mean, this is going to be, Amethyst v Amethyst, which I think are some of the most skill-intensive games in Disney Lorcana. I mean, I think I've probably had like the largest skill expression ability in Amethyst Mirrors specifically. What do you think?
No, absolutely. If you go back to the early sets of Lorcana when Ruby Amethyst was really big, I mean, you can look at people like Kendall Burnett. No, I'm not. He was widely known as one of the best Ruby Amethyst players for a reason. He would outskill pretty much anybody else who was playing Amethyst anything.
Yep. So I'm excited to see how these lines work. I don't know that there's a specific clear winner that's in this. I would say it might be slightly favored towards Amber Amethyst just because of the Gaston and the Horseman strikes, considering we're both playing, pretty heavy evasive packages. But I'm excited. Let's see how these lines work.
Let's see how it goes.
All right, you ready to see this matchup?
Ready to see how it goes, man.
I don't want to get like embarrassed in a purple mirror against you, but all right, let's see who goes first. So we both put our finger on this. So it's always me. I beat Corey the last 2 times. Oh my, 3 in a row, dude! Dude, this is a scam. This is an actual scam.
I'm getting scammed my first time here.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. This season is I can win this, but like I can't ever win a dice roll to save my life. So
I'm also like egregiously bad at die rolls. We were doing a team testing night, and Sailor won like 5 in a row. I was like, yeah, dude, this is my everyday life.
all right. So taking a look at our hand, I've got like a lot of the pieces that I want. We've got a 1-drop. We've got our ramp on 2. We've got like a piece of card draw. We've also got the Demona. Technically, like we're playing this matchup like we're blind, so like keeping the Mowgli's like probably not too terrible because we can get a look and get to see. I am going to keep both of these just because I don't want to draw them later on in the game. I would love to ink one and play the other one. Also, like depending on like what our opponent does, I mean, having multiple of these, you know, if they're on like an aggressive strategy, being able to go like 1-drop Willow, second 1-drop's not bad. Demona is obviously fantastic fill, especially on the draw. I think the thing that we're missing is we're missing a 4-drop. So I can either choose to keep the Woodchuck's Guidebook or the Demona. I don't think I'm keeping both. I think I'm going to keep the Demona. I'm going to pitch back the Woodchuck's Guidebook, and I am going to pitch back these 2 pieces as well. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep this. I think I might just be shipping these 2. Because like if I whiff on a 4-drop, then I can just crack book on 3, and that's like fine. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to send 2. Keep like a pretty conservative hands. Second Demona, Cat's like not where I want to be, but not too shabby.
And if we're looking what I got here, I mean, I've almost got all the pieces I'm looking for, to be honest with you. I've got a good 1-drop. I've got the best 2-drop in the game, into my best 3-drop in the game, into my best 4-drop in the game. Honestly, just because of the uninkables in the deck, I think I just want to keep a guaranteed inkable. I don't know that I ever really want to play this in this particular matchup. He doesn't trade back very well, and also is just kind of fodder for Horseman Strikes and pretty well everything else. But let's pretend we are blind. I probably would just keep this as a guaranteed inkable, keep these guys. And you could keep the argument that Hades is a solid 5-drop. But again, just because of how consistent the hand looks, I might just full keep 7, to be honest.
I mean, it does look like a really like just solid hand. Like I mean, especially with Ruby Amethyst, you're just a curve out deck. So like you have like a perfect curve, you've got inkable cards, like you've got pieces of removal, you got interaction. Like there's nothing bad about your hand.
I don't know what more I'm looking for other than like a Demona to get there.
Right.
But I'm on the draw, so I'm going to see more cards anyway. So I think I'm just going to keep this hand as it is, just as a reminder. And yeah, say I'm happy with it.
Yeah. All right.
And let my opponent go.
All right. So I am still just gonna like. I mean, drawing the second Demona. I'll start us off. Even though I have the 2 Demonas, I still think that like I'm just gonna end up inking one of the 1-drops to play a 1-drop and send it back to you.
All right. Well, as the second player, draw for turn. I enjoy seeing that. But like we were talking about, I don't think that the Randall is going to see a lot of play in this matchup. So I'll just ink the Randall, play the Mr. Incredible, and pass it back to you.
All right. I'm ready. Draw. That was a great draw. Since we do have 2 copies of the Demona, we're likely not going to be able to play both of them. We'll ink one of them, and we'll play our turn 2 ramp, very much indicative of the old Blurple days, prior rotation. This is just Blurple 2.0. This is Yerple. We're just going to call it Yerple. I think we're calling it Yerple. That's what it is now. It's Yerple.
He's coining the phrase now. Oh, okay. Well, since we have that, I think all of a sudden this is going to get significantly less equity. So we're going to ink the Dumbo, play the Scrooge McDuck, and pass it back over to you.
This is exactly where we want to be. So last turn we drew like one of the best cards, especially when we have ramp on 2. We did just draw another piece of ramp, but we don't actually need it now. We will exert 3 plus the Willow and play Isis Vanderchill, targeting the Scrooge McDuck.
Yep.
And we'll take the trade with the Rafiki.
Yes, sir.
The joys of going first. Like this could have just been like the opposite direction as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, the ability to have like this is so nuts. It's so good.
Isis Vanderchill is just so good right now in general. Okay, well that's good. Well, it's an expensive card. I'm not gonna likely have the time to play multiples of those. So now I have a couple of options here. You're going into Hades turns.
Yeah.
But I still think
Mother Willow, fair balanced.
I still think it's correct to just play out my Cheshire Cat, establish him, make that threat real, and pass it back over to you.
See, you're a man of culture. We'll draw. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so if you like shift and you trade the Isis, that's like fine, right? So we will quest for one. We're going to ink a. What do we want to ink? That's a good question. I feel like the cat's really solid in this matchup, but like card draw, like playing purple, I really just want to like keep all the card draw in the world. Maybe this is actually more correct. We actually ink the Woodchuck's Guidebook and we play a Dumbo. We keep 2 cards in hand and we pass back. We are at the mercy of our opponent's Isis Vanderchill, but I think that's fine.
He's building his wide board.
Don't be prep me, bro.
If only we had B prep anymore. So this is the turn where things really can start going downhill for me, or I can start clawing back. I think here I can either shift trade or play this and take off his ability to do things quickly. Because you played this guy, though.
Makes things awkward, right?
It makes things significantly more awkward. So what I think I'm going to do instead ooh, that's interesting. So what I'm going to do instead is going to ink this card.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Peter Pan. And then I'm going to shift my big boy.
Okay.
In doing that,
trading feels bad because then you're like 2 for 1ing yourself. But
yeah, you very likely have a Demona in hand, so I think I might lose it regardless. But I think I want to try to make you do like as many awkward trades as possible. So I think I will just take the Isis.
Okay.
And I will draw a card.
Yep.
Pass it back over to you.
Already, we'll draw. That's not what you want to see. Because we drew an unequal card, we're first to ink our Cheshire Cat and play out the Demona. So I'll draw 2.
I draw 0.
Does our hand change things? It doesn't. I think we're just going to go ahead and try to choke the shift line. We saw him ink one already, which usually tells me like maybe there's a second one coming. I don't want to take like a double trade into the Cheshire Cat, even though the Cheshire Cat's a bigger threat. So I think that ends up being our turn. We pass it back.
Excellent. All according to
Excellent.
plan.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't like the sound of that.
Everything I could ever want. Ooh, that's interesting. But of course I would have the uninkables. Maybe it doesn't matter. So I have a couple of options here. Regardless, I think I do need to ink this turn, but I need to start putting some bigger bodies on board that can just pressure. So I think what we're going to end up doing, because he drew 3 cards, he very likely just
Only
has
2. Just 2.
Well, should have been 3.
Functionally 3.
Functionally 3. It's very likely he just has the hard removal for this. So I think because he took out the shift line, we're just going to go ahead and do that. We'll play a Violet Par.
Ooh, okay.
I won't move that damage, but what I will do is boost the Cheshire Cat to move the damage from Dumbo to the Grandmother Willow.
Willow down.
We'll take out your ramp and see where that leaves us and then say go.
Okay. We're ready. We'll draw. All right, so we need to start getting some cards out of our hand because I really want this Demona from Pomona to ready. Okay, we're going to start with a Grandmother Willow.
You had another one.
I do have a second one. I do have a second one. I don't know that it's like necessarily that great though, because like I really want to play this, but try to make things awkward for you, but you could just like reverse make them awkward for me. Is it awkward? It is awkward. We'll ink. We'll spend 4 plus the 1 off Willow to. We're gonna Hades target your Violet Par.
I'm gonna let you draw 2 cards.
Okay, we will draw 2. So like this is where I was saying like it puts me in an awkward spot because that leaves me with 3 cards in hand. If I turn the Demona sideways, then it stays sideways for a turn. But like you're also not taking a favorable trade into it anyways right now. So I think I will just take my 2 lore. I don't want to make this trade. Obviously you can like Isis, but I think I kind of have to just like force you to have the Isis. So I'm just gonna pass from there. You could also like reverse Demona me. That would suck too.
He's passing turn.
Oh, that would suck. Demona. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about like the reverse Demona.
The reverse Demona.
Yeah.
Well, if only it was that good. But we are going to do is Isis.
Yeah, that's fair.
Going to Isis.
Yep.
Take the trade.
That makes sense.
And then we're going to put down another boy.
That is a boy.
And say go.
So Demona does not ready, which I don't love that for me.
I can ignore her for a little bit. It's fine.
We'll draw. Okay.
Where's my patented amethyst draw?
You have no cards in hand?
I have no cards in hand.
So does that mean I ink this Demona? I don't have another Demona. Imagine if I had another one.
I ink my 3rd Demona.
Right? I do have some like pretty good cards in my hand though, I will say that. So why don't we keep with the theme of having more resources than our opponent and play a Hades, targeting the Scrooge McDuck.
I think I have an option. I think I have to let you draw.
Ah. Maybe we'll draw 2 then. Okay. Our hand is getting weird. We get to like keep inking too, which is kind of nice. So we will ink this Mowgli since you have no cards in hand. And we'll spend 2 for my favorite little oinkers, a ham. I can't get another card out of my hand, so like I am stuck again with the Demona being locked down for another turn. She's stoned by day. Man, it's been daytime for it feels like forever. But I don't want to like turn this sideways because then you start getting to do cat things. So yeah, I think we're just gonna pass.
So much Cheshire cat potential.
So many catness.
Ooh, that's really good.
Demona?
Oh, it was not that good.
Hades? Your own Hades.
It is my own Hades.
Oh, brother.
So we're going to play my own Hades.
What do you want to put on the bottom of my deck?
I mean, honestly, just because you're getting to the point, I think we'll choose the Demona.
Okay. Demona's going to the bottom.
And then we'll pay the extra ink.
Yep.
To boost my Scrooge McDuck. And I'll pass it back over to you.
Alrighty. We'll draw. I don't want to keep drawing those. All right, we are going to Friends on the Woodchuck guidebook side. Draw 2.
Where are my guidebooks?
All right. I've got like just a wealth of resources here, so we're gonna ink a Horseman Strikes. With this +4, we're going to play another Hades targeting the Cheshire Cat because like cat's like the most.
3 Hades?
Yeah, that's a lot of Hades.
I'm gonna have to let you draw.
Oh, brother.
Can't take my cat. Look at him. He's such a good boy.
Yeah, he do be a good boy. Yeah, I'm just like suffering from success over here, but I have to pass.
So let us see what we get. Ooh, that's interesting.
Demona?
No.
Another Hades.
Well, wouldn't it be that good?
An Isis.
So what I don't want to do is I don't want to boost Scrooge into Gaston range. Right now, he's pretty much the biggest thing that's locking down his board right now. His combo is very good. But what I will do is see if he feels incentivized to turn sideways himself.
Ooh.
So I would play my remote Inklands. At the start of my turn, I put the top card of my deck into my discard, and if I move a character here, they get +2 strength while here. So let's see if he wants to take it out, and I'll pass it back over to you.
Yeah, not a fan. 10 out of 10, not a fan.
I'm a fan. Interact with me. Do it.
Okay. This is like I don't want to give you all those resources, but like this might be really, really cool. So let's think. Let's think proactively here, right? We have 4, that's 6. Can I do everything? I can't do everything.
You're probably close to doing it.
I'm not as close to doing everything as I want to be. I just have too many cards is the problem.
I have too many options.
Yeah, too many cards. I mean, like I have a lot of redundant copies of cards. So like my draw for turn was Demona. So like while I don't want to give you resources, I also just want to like clear your entire board. My board doesn't clear your board very effectively. I can also just start doing some like cantripping stuff, which also doesn't seem fantastic, but like maybe that's the better line is to just try to draw something a little bit better.
So if you can just draw more cards, like you're not really under pressure.
Yeah, I can Horseman Strikes targeting nothing to draw a card. That was a card. that was probably the card, to be honest.
Is it another Isis Vander?
No, it's way better than that.
No.
It's
the 4th Hades?
No, it's not the 4th Hades. Well, I think we can safely ink Gaston here.
Interesting.
We can spend 4 plus the reduction from the Grandmother Willow to play Ursula.
Ah.
And we can pay 2 for another Hambone. What I will do, though, is... if I do that, you'll get to clear plus move damage and clear here, but it turns this sideways, which is good for me. Isis would get to clear as well, which is like not bad. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I think we'll go clear the location.
Okay.
And because this is going to perish to the cat, I think we just go ahead and take our 1 lore.
Interesting.
I feel like that's correct.
I feel like it's correct.
Yeah. And I think we just pass there.
Because anything else I turn sideways just ends up getting eaten. Ooh.
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 We do have a lot more ink resources than our opponent.
You have seen every single card that says draw a card.
I have.
Whereas I have seen exactly one.
And I didn't let you draw the card.
And you didn't let me draw the card.
I have seen quite a few draw cards.
Honestly, is pretty mean of you to not let me go up and hand resources. Because he inked a Gaston, it leads me to believe he might have another one just if I do boost the Scrooge again.
No, what do you mean?
So I don't want to like give him the opportunity to just eat it for free. So we are going to end up clearing both Hades.
Yep, makes sense. 3 and 3.
Place our damage counters. Use the bigger boys.
Yeah, these ones look real good.
Okay. So now we have options here. I can take out the Willow by moving damage, but I think I would rather just put damage on a big body.
Hey, don't do that.
So here, I think I will take out his Willow, just offering a trade. And then I will pay 2 to boost the Cheshire Cat, and I'll move 2 damage from the Scrooge over to his Ursula, so I can hopefully get some better equity there. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Well, ready. We'll draw. That's a hell of a card. All right. How can we punish the crap out of you?
You probably have a lot of ways to do that.
I have a couple of ways. So, like, this is probably going to be going here no matter what, right? Okay, let's start with the cantrip. We will Horseman Strikes the Peter Pan.
Of course you had the evasive answer.
We did have the evasive answer. Wow, we can do so many
crimes.
So many crimes. I guess I am gonna go ahead and take that trade because it makes the most sense.
What was the boost? It was Isis.
That's a good one. Let's see. I guess like we don't have to do anything super crazy. We can go Augustin.
Mm-hmm.
This can challenge here. And then we can boost. the Ursula.
She's boosted.
We can quest for 3, go to 7. That leaves us with 3 cards in hand. And I think we just pass from that point.
All right, top card of deck. It's always Demona.
Heart of the cards.
It's always Demona.
Heart of the cards, guide me.
It's not quite Demona.
It's a 1 cost. That's the worst thing you want to see right now. I saw exactly the 2 1-drops in my opener and then have not seen a 1-drop since.
We're gonna boost the cat and just go ahead and move
Yeah.
the last of the 1 damage over there.
Makes sense.
Pass it back over to you.
We're ready. We'll draw.
Look at how many cards are under my good boy.
Okay, now we get to
Start running away with the game.
yes. Yes. So we'll quest for 1. We're gonna target the Cheshire Cat.
He's got the cast on.
I do have the second Gaston, which we will Gaston.
What did we boost? Honestly, not mad about it.
And then we'll pay 4 to Isis Vanderchill, the Mr. Incredible.
Not my 1-drop.
We'll challenge it. Put 2 on it, and then we'll quest for 3, go to 11. We have 2 cards left in hand, and I'm going to do something that may be controversial, but I feel like I have an overwhelming board state, so I'm going to actually ink Demona and play Louisa. I have no cards in hand. If you top deck Demona, then I'm also drawing 3.
It's not Demona, but
Is it Hades?
it is Hades.
Ooh, Hades is interesting.
Here I have to choose Ursula.
Yeah, I have to just put it to the bottom and hope that my top decks are better than yours.
And then because I have another body, I'll just trade the ham and see what you do from there.
Yep.
Last turn.
Okay. Heart of the cards, guide me. Draw. That's a pretty good one. It's pretty good.
Is it better than a 1-drop Mr. Incredible?
It is much better than a 1-drop Mr. Incredible. We'll challenge
It's
the
another Gaston.
Hades. No, it is not. We're going to challenge the Hades.
It's a Cheshire Cat.
It is a cat.
No!
We'll boost the cat. We'll
Not his own
move
Cheshire Cat.
2 to that. And then quest for 2, go to 13. Say go.
Ooh. Okay.
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 I don't like that.
Something that
Ooh,
can be
that's going to be a problem.
incredibly relevant.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And I don't want to leave damage lingering here. But anywhere I put it right now, you just get to move. So I think I'm going to force you to have to move damage off of that to make it relevant. I'll pass turn.
Ready. We'll draw 1. Interesting. Very interesting. Dumbino.
Dumbino.
The Dumbino.
Yet again, another card that says draw cards.
We'll pay 1 to boost. We're going to move this damage here.
Mhm.
And then we will 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll quest for 3. Go to 16. I think
it's correct. There's a
yeah,
there,
I think we actually just 17. I didn't realize I was so high on lore.
Yeah, you're just so close.
So yeah, put our opponent in hey, you just need to answer
Literally everything.
so many bodies at this point, and say go.
I have to be able to answer 4 bodies.
It's a lot of bodies to answer. Ooh.
Oh
no.
I fear a little too late.
Yeah, it was 3 turns too late.
Yeah, the most I can do is just clear 2 guys, and then I lose my board. So.
Yeah. Well, you just lose the game because then
Yeah.
I have 4 guys. And I
Yeah.
have 17.
So, next game.
Yep. What did I boost? Violet Mowgli. Mowgli's a great boost.
Mogu's a good boost.
Great-
Violet,
great
I
boost in
think,
this
would have
match.
done well there.
Yeah, I actually drew a Violet off of your Demona, which would have been kind of cool.
So I think this is pretty indicative of what happens in Amethyst Mirrors. If you draw your cards that say draw a card, you can easily just take over significantly faster.
Right.
I was just in a position where I had to get to a 6 ink threshold. So if I did find Demona, then I would be able to use it. I had enough bodies, but
And I had 3 cards in hand too, so I wouldn't have drawn anything if you had found Demona.
just didn't have the proper timing for her.
I mean, and that seemed like that was more just the cards that were drawn were
Sure.
like I drew just significantly better than you did. I don't think that was like, but I could see how that Scrooge, like I held that Gaston for so long, and then I drew a second one.
Well, I think that's also the beauty of Scrooge, right? Like I can just make him into a solid 4/4, but then you
Yeah,
just kind of
it's
get to
just
stare at him and wait for me.
Dude,
to
he was
maybe
so
do
annoying.
it.
I was like, can you just make him a 5/5? If you just make him a 5/5, that'd be great.
You just make him a targetable removal card, please.
Yeah, just turn him into a 5/5, dude. What are you scared of?
Scared of your hard removal.
Dude, Gaston's so good. I'm such a huge fan of that card.
So I'm going first this time. And this is an interesting hand, I think. I think just because of the virtue of going first, I think I'm always keeping Demona with this deck. I think if you find it, this is like the big payoff that you're always going for. In the interims, though, we have some interesting choices. Because I don't have the shift and I have Demona, I'm significantly less inclined to keep that. But just as a solid two-drop body that's just going to get Demona value, I think I do want to do that. I want to find a 4-drop though, so keeping these feels incorrect, but this feels pretty conservative and on point. And if I find the shift, that's just even better. It's something that can just be my 4-drop. So I think I'm going to keep 4 and shift back these 3.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ooh. Oh.
Same thing that happened to me. All right. I haven't even really like looked at mine yet, but let's see. Well, there are things that I like. There are things that I don't like. I don't necessarily want these early on, especially without like having the strength modulation. We're missing the important thing. We're missing Ramon too.
Yep.
These I don't need right now. These I don't need right now. This is like a consideration to keep. And again, I really just want to maximize like ramp onto. I will keep a 1-drop because I do think this matchup is kind of important to play on curve. But I'm not gonna. Whereas last time I kept a 1-drop so that I would have like an inkable card because I'm missing something. Like theoretically, I should just be shipping this as well, but I'm not going to because I'm greedy. But I think I'm gonna ship 5, and we'll see if we just the greatest.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
When you find it, like
this is
you have like arguably one of the best inkable cards in the matchup at the moment.
Which one?
I think Horseman Strikes is a pretty solid.
Oh yeah, card's nuts.
Yeah.
Card's insane. Card's so good. I mean, especially if everyone's gonna be on like these like touch the sky decks or like now the yellow green Eleanor decks are just like, yeah, we're just gonna play Todd and Vixie as well. I'm like, oh okay. I hate that for me.
Point and click answers are so good right now though. But like we were talking about, this does very much so feel like
it's just an amethyst mirror.
It feels very much so like Blurple versus just the tempo deck.
Yeah.
And
it's like Blurple versus Purple Seal,
yeah.
like pre-rotation.
100%.
Like set 9, set 10. Feels very similar.
So because I have so much card draw, I think I'm okay with inking one.
Because I have so much card draw.
So much card draw in my deck. I'm going to ink Demona, play Peter Pan, pass it back over to my opponent.
All right. We will draw. A great card. We have a lot of draw ourselves. So this can actually like punish us quite a bit. I mean, seeing that he inks a Demona on turn 1, like pretend like we didn't see obviously our opponent's mulligan strategy, but like because he inks a Demona on 1, it tells me that he probably has another Demona, which means like the turn that I would play the Hades would be like the turn before he's going to Demona. So he'd just be like, yeah, draw 2 cards. Now you're not going to draw anything off the Demona. So I am going to actually ink Hades and play R1 drop. And say go.
Ooh, well, okay. Talking about 2 drops mediated, we're just going to go ahead and ink the
Scrooge.
lesser of the 2. Play the better of the 2.
Hate that for me.
I don't really want to offer him this trade for free because, again, if I do find the shift target, that can just be my 4-drop. So I will just pass back over to you.
So ready, we'll draw. I probably don't need 2. I probably don't need 2 of these. So I'm going to ink a Cheshire Cat. I am going to play the Ham and send it back.
I like seeing Ham instead of Willow.
Yeah, Ham.
I can do something about Ham.
I have to like turn it sideways is the problem, and then you get like Cheshire value. Yeah, ham is Tipo and Willow's Sail, right?
I think so. I think that's about how you can.
This is like way worse than Tipo though, because like especially in Amethyst mirrors, like that too matters greatly because of Cheshire Cat.
So I get to do something pretty interesting here. I'm anticipating that he has an Isis Vanderchill in hand, or even if it's just a Tigger. I don't know his list. If he has a Tigger, I want him to be de-incentivized to do anything about Scrooge McDuck. So I think what I'm going to do this turn, instead of playing a 3-drop, is I'm going to boost the Scrooge up to 4 so he can't just free trade it with Rafiki. And I have, again, so much card draw, man, that I think I'm okay with inking one of these to play one of these.
Ooh,
And then I'll
okay.
pass turn.
The tempo establish. Well, we haven't seen any evasive threats from our opponent. The Scrooge is a little scarier now, so we're going to ink this Horseman Strikes. Because again, sideboard card in the main deck, very inkable. But I don't want to exert this into the face of this, so I am just going to establish my own Cheshire Cat, which does play into his Isis if he has it. But if he does, then he plays an Isis. He turns the Cheshire Cat sideways. Scrooge is going to challenge into the Cheshire Cat, and then Rafiki will get to clear, which I feel like I've like won on that trade. Like I lost, but I won. But I'm happy about it, if that makes sense. And send it back to you.
We have successfully set up the board.
The board is set.
The board is set. Well, now I think we're just in like a fantastic spot.
Yeah, don't love that for me.
I love it for me. And I love seeing that he inked a Horseman Strike.
Oh no!
I think that just makes my decisions significantly easier. So
Ink play Dumbo.
Now, I'm gonna ink and I'm gonna shift my Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and quest with my full board because Peter Pan and Tinkerbell makes everything evasive.
It does. It does, in fact.
And then I'll pass it back over to you.
I need everyone to pour one out for the homie, though.
I love seeing Horseman Strikes go into the ink.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I'm just gonna ink this card that I drew. I'm gonna activate this Ham's ability, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like this card, because Gaston gets it. Not thrilled that like it answers it so effectively. The fact that this is 4 is a little annoying, but I am going to take the double trade because it is just a card that I want to get off the board, and I've already expended my one resource that's very good at like keeping that thing in check. We've now effectively won the board. He's obviously going to be able to draw cards, but like I have 2 characters in play. He has no characters in play. It's kind of on him to like reestablish the board at this position. I feel like pretty confident where we're at to just kind of say, hey, like your initial onslaught has been answered. What do you have left?
Let's see if he gets to keep the board.
Oh no. Oh no.
Because my hand is still pretty good.
Oh no.
So you've played a Gaston, and I like that. So I think what we're going to do going forward, again, we're just going to ink it Hades. We're going to play Mrs. Incredible.
I hate that for me.
And we're going to pass it back over to you.
Ready. You have how many in hand?
1.
Exactly 1 in hand. Okay. So don't love that. Let's see here.
Oh, I love all my card draw options available to me.
He's basically going to be going into Demona turn here, which means we need to like get cards out of our hands.
But can you do it?
I mean, I can get some cards out of my hand. Can I get enough out of my hand? Probably not. If you have Demona, that means you're just going to like exert my board anyways. So I guess we like put the most power in play that we can. I also want to like be able to draw. So I guess we're going to ink the Cheshire Cat, which also feels like kind of weird. But it allows us to play 2 things this turn. We can play the Junior Woodchucks. We can activate the Ham to play Isis. Here's the other thing too. Like, man, if I had just 1 more strength, I could have been like, nice misses, incredible nerd. Like I would have gladly taken that trade, but
Oh, easily.
yeah, but I couldn't. But this gets me down to 1 card in hand, so it allows us to draw 2, which maybe we can draw into another Gaston or potentially a Horseman Strikes or something, so that we can be able to answer this. Because again, we're playing under the notion that like our opponent is likely going to be going into a Demona turn, so we are going to go ahead and quest for our 1 because our stuff's going to be turned sideways anyways. And we've also presented a threat that would be more enticing to banish than the Gaston anyway, so we'll pass. 1 card in hand.
Okay. Start of turn, I'll give Mrs. Incredible Evasive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you can't immediately go after it. Now, you do have 1 card in hand,
Yes.
and that's annoying.
Yes.
And I don't know that I want to give you cards yet, just because I don't have a lot of bodies that trade well into what you're doing. So I think I'm going to pay 1 and pop my guidebook.
Sure.
Ooh. Ooh. I like that. I like that a lot. So we're going to set up real nice. And do
I
this
don't like
again.
that. Another Mrs. Incredible would be really unfortunate.
I'm going to ink the remote ink lands. I'm going to pay 4 for a Hercules.
Ooh, I don't love that.
I think it's great.
I bet you do.
I bet you do. And here, I think I'm just going to take out the ham.
Ham down.
I don't want you discounting too much. So I will do that, and then I'll pass turn.
Okay. I don't have any start to turn triggers aside drawing the card and hoping that it is inkable. And it is inkable. I have my own Demona going into 6.
Get to draw 1.
I get to draw 3, which is more than 1. The more important thing I get to do is answer this Hercules, because Hercules is a very annoying card to deal with. We can get reverse Demona'd here again. And this also would trade.
She is evasive.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about questing. I guess the 1 punish is exactly Cheshire Cat. You would get to move the damage to Demona and then get to challenge. Okay, maybe that's a good enough reason to not turn it sideways, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I leave it up. 3 cards in hand, pass.
Okay. Beginning of turn, I'll give her evasive again.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
I'm going to do it.
No.
No.
No, don't do it.
No, don't do it.
No.
Where are we going with this?
Stop it now.
So I think this is just going to be another setup turn, which is fine.
Yeah, there's still a lot of game left to be played here. We're at 1 and 3.
Significantly more game to be played.
Wait, okay, that's too many
I'm going
things.
to play 2 2-drops. Fairly significant 2-drops. But do I want to ink here? You have 3 cards in hand?
I do have 3 cards in hand.
I think I want to just thin down my hand enough. So while this is a good card that could turn the tide, I do think I want to ink it just because what my last card is. And then I'm going to pay 1 to boost the Scrooge.
Boost the Scrooge.
Now, I haven't seen a Sven from you. But we are in a moment where you've drawn cards and you might potentially have one. So I don't want to turn her sideways haphazardly and just give you it for free. So I'll pass turn.
The card that I just drew is very good.
No.
The card that I drew is very, very good.
Is it another Gaston?
It is another Gaston.
Ah.
It is, in fact, another Gaston. Okay. So again, our opponent's putting us in a position where he's incentivizing me to decrease the number of cards in my hand. So I guess we have to ink the Augustin. Again, just based on what he has in play, I think I'm okay with any of the trades that he would make. So I think now is the time where I am going to quest for 3, go to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 cards in hand. He plays a Demona. This ends up getting locked down anyways. So this is always questing. And then he can boost, take a value trade, and then the Gaston answers anyways. So yeah, I don't hate that. We would get to draw 1 card. So yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay.
He keeps saying ooh. It's no. No ooh.
No ooh.
No ooh.
I mean, just a solid inkable.
Oh, yeah, that's a great inkable.
So we are going to pay the 6.
Yep. I draw Juan. You draw
1,
3.
2. I like it. I like it a lot. So we are going to pay the 1 for a pan.
Okay.
I'm going to pay another Juan to boost Scrooge up again.
Yep.
You've seen 2 Gastons, so likelihood we find another is, I'm willing to play around it.
Sure.
Here I'm going to take that Gaston. So if you want to trade back into my big boy, you can just do that. And since all of my ink is exerted, Randall Boggs gets 2 extra lore.
Yeah, he does.
So he's evasive. He's going to quest for 2. And then I'll pass it back over to my opponent.
So ready. Demona doesn't ready. Sad. All right. Let's think about our options here. Opponent has 2 cards. The Randall's like kind of annoying. Answering the Demona is like also pretty important. Getting our Demona to ready is equally important. So we'll start off by playing a Grandmother Willow.
Not Sail the Azurite Sea.
Yeah. Sail the Azurite Sea, but it's got a lore pip attached to it. +4. We'll Gaston the Demona.
The third Gaston.
Not the third Gaston. Let's see.
Not the third Gaston.
The third Gaston. I think I will take this trade, though, as I knock my ink into my lap.
What did we boost away?
Ooh, another Hercules. So currently we have 2 cards left in hand, which means our Demona will ready. Our board position's like pretty good. I don't think I want to ink either of these cards either, so I think we're just sending it back to our opponent.
Sending it back to me. And that is where you've ended up. Back with me. So much ink we have. We have 8 ink.
How you gonna spend it all?
I'm going to do my best to.
As long as it doesn't involve another Demona, I'm like probably fine.
I don't know that I can spend it all.
I love that for me. Alternatively, Randall Boggs has 0 lore pips if all of your ink is not exerted.
He does, in fact, have that subtext. Ooh. This can be... I could spend it all, but then I'd have to ink something that I don't know that I want to ink. Or maybe it is worth it after haul.
Is it a small world after all?
A small world after all.
I don't know that that's how the tune goes, but we'll go with that.
You have 2 cards in hand with a guidebook, so you have a lot of dig left. What I think I want to go for is making you nervous. I'm not really close to closing out the game, so maybe I am okay with inking this.
That's a crazy one to ink.
So I'm going to play an Isis Vanderchill.
Okay.
We'll tap down your Grandmother Willow.
She has been exerted.
I'm going to pay 5 for my Mr. Incredible.
Oh, okay.
Peter Pan, take out the Grandmother Willow.
Willow down.
And then we will quest for 2. And pass it back over to you.
Interesting. Very interesting. Demona does get to ready, though, which is kind of nice. All right, so how weird do we want to get, huh? Right? We want to get a little weird, right?
Right, dude?
I think we want to get a little weird. I feel like I want to like draw cards, but I also don't want to draw cards because I have so many cards in my hand.
Yeah,
Three is like infinite.
Make it so Demona can't ready. Come on.
Yeah, I do want to see more cards. I am gonna crack and draw 2. That is very, very good, actually. That changes my entire plan.
Sometimes drawing cards does that.
Sometimes drawing cards does that. Do I want to give you like that free of a trade? No, not really, right? We're going to challenge the Peta.
Oh, Peta.
We'll spend 3 for
Cheshire Cat.
a little kitty cat.
Yep.
We'll pay 2 to boost the cat. We're going to move this 2 to Randall Boggs.
My boy.
Not your boy.
He's so evil.
Okay. Demona from Pomona. We can spend 1 to play a 1-drop Louisa Madrigal. Again, our opponent has no cards in hand.
No cards in it.
I don't really want to ink any of these cards because they're all good cards. So I think we're going to like give our opponent an option here. He can either make the trade with the Mr. Incredible to draw a card, or he can leave the Demona exerted on my board. But I think we're going to give him the option. I'm not going to turn this sideways because it's eaten by the Isis.
That does put me in a weird spot.
Yeah. I like weird positions. Pause. There you go. Pause.
Hey, yo, pause? We like weird positions? I think here just drawing a card is what I have to do.
Yeah, I mean, you take off like my biggest threat on the board.
And like next turn she gets to ready. So we'll
No, she
go ahead
doesn't.
and trade that.
She doesn't get to ready.
Well, I mean, after you
maybe I draw 5 cards next turn.
I just lock down my Demona forever. She's never going to move again.
Exactly. She's taking a nap, okay? Just like let her sleep.
But I did get to draw a really good card. So we're gonna play another Isis Vanderchill.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
We're going to tap down our Cheshire Cat. We're going to trade the Cheshire Cat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Demona under the cat. I don't love that.
And then I'm gonna give him a fun choice to make. Pass it back over to
It
you.
doesn't feel like a fun choice to make. It doesn't feel like a fun choice to make at all.
Come on. Look at it. Look how fun it is.
Maybe our ideas of fun are very different. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's kind of hot. All right. So this is hey, all right. this is the coolest. This is such a cool turn. Okay. So I found the line, guys. We're going to play Violet Par. We're going to move 1 damage from here to here.
That's scary.
Yep. Louisa will trade with the Isis. We will spend 4 to play a Sven. Sven and Gaston will clear here.
Yeah.
We put the 1 damage here, so the only thing you can challenge is the Gaston, which means it will trade. Again, we are not forced into a position where we need to ink, but we can pass with all threats effectively cleared on our opponent's side of the board.
That was
This was the draw for turn. Or no. This was the draw for turn, which allowed that to like happen.
That's pretty good.
Demona? Book.
No.
Scrooge.
Scrooge is pretty good.
Scrooge is really
Doesn't answer
solid.
your evasive threats yet,
I have 2. I'm just like 1 Dumbo away from like stealing this game.
but it makes it so I don't necessarily have to trade my Isis yet. Because if you turn Gaston sideways, then like maybe I draw my own cat, and then things start to get interesting.
Things
So I'll
start
pass it
getting
back to
weird
you.
if you draw your own cat. Dumbo. Not a Dumbo. But I guess now we get to be like in charge for a little while. So we'll Hades targeting your Scrooge McDuck.
Have to let you draw.
We love that. Yep. Etc. Etc. Play the ham bone.
Hambone.
I'm still not going to ink anything because I love all these cards too much. We do have the 2 evasive threats, so we get to quest for 2. And hope that our opponent doesn't draw a Peter Pan Tank dual ink.
No, but again, it's pretty good.
Evasive? What is her name? Mrs. Incredible?
Our name is Mr. Incredible.
Okay.
At this point, we've seen so many Gastons. So I think
we've seen 3 Gastons.
I think we've seen 3 Gastons. So I feel pretty safe about doing this.
Ooh.
Speaking of Gaston.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I inked one, right? There's 2 in the bin.
Yep. So
I think I inked one.
I feel pretty safe about boosting the Scrooge, just making him a big boy. And then I'll pass turn.
We're ready. We'll draw. That's such a banger of a card. It's not even funny. Okay, let's...
Is it Dumbo?
Yes, it was
Oh
Dumbo.
my gosh.
It was Dumbo. So like I'm just suffering from success.
I have so many resources.
It's so disgusting. Which means like, am I taking like a weird trade to do this?
Trade.
Yeah, I have an Isis, which I'm gonna play first.
Okay.
The question is like, which one of these is more important to exert?
This one says, let me draw cards.
Yeah, but I get to like kind of determine whether or not you're gonna do that. Because I have...
And then, like, no matter what, like,
That's just gonna get...
this takes two
This just
guys to
gets
clear. This
too
just takes
big,
one.
man. It just gets too big. It just gets far too large. I think we are going to exert this.
Okay.
And I'm going to take like a really, really weird trade into... I can't do that. Which means I do have to ink, unfortunately. So I guess we'll go these two into it.
Okay.
That's heartbreaking. But I will ink the Junior Woodchuck's Guidebook to play Dumbo. And then these two will quest for 2.
Yeah.
I have 1 card in hand. Inking this to like get the Dumbo, like I'm really putting all of my stock in like these 2 living and the Dumbo living itself as well. But pass.
Peter Pan. No, not quite, but it's not the worst either. I did find another Isis.
Okay. All right. We'll probably take the value trade, right?
I mean,
No,
I
like
don't know
draw
I
a
want,
card.
I don't know if I want to. She also draws a card.
Uh,
They're supers.
Oh,
Isn't
dude,
she so
Isis
cool?
being a super is crazy.
Isn't she so cool?
That's
So
such
I don't know that I want to exert him, but I don't know that I want.
She's a super villain. What's a super villain?
What? Have you never seen superhero movies? They have super villains.
Are they called super villains?
They are called super
I
villains.
thought they're just villains.
No,
Okay.
come on, man. Go watch like the old school Batman. Super villains are like common. Like, how do you look at the Joker and not
I
think
guess-
super villain?
Okay, so like you hear the term like superhero pretty often, but you don't hear the term super villain very often. Like I think like super adds a positive connotation to like a very negative word in villain.
Well, I mean, just like look at how cool she is.
I mean, she do be kind of cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I agree with you. She's pretty super, but
So you know what? I think we'll trade. We'll tap down this and we'll trade Isis Vandachills
you get to draw cards.
so I can draw a card.
Yeah. Is it a good one?
Oh, it's a really good one.
Is it a really good one?
But I don't have enough ink to play it.
Is it Demona?
It's a Demona!
Oh no.
But it will pass turn.
Oof. I don't know that it's a Demona, so I'm going to be drawing cards this
He
turn.
doesn't know it's Demona.
Oh, I hate that for me.
He just knows that it's a card that costs more than 5.
All right, we're going to draw a card. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to draw a card. Okay, that's a little better, right? This one's just going to quest.
Really?
Yeah.
How many cards now?
Too many. 5 for an Ursula.
Oh, that's very good.
Pay 1 to boost the Ursula.
Mhm.
I need to like organize my ink a little bit better.
Behind the characters, please, sir.
Ink Dumbo, play Louisa.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna turn this sideways. And Shago, I think. Yep.
That's a good Sego turn. All right, how much do you actually have on the board there?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I need to take out some stuff.
Most of it's in the sky.
Yeah. But do I ink this card? I don't think I do. I have 9 ink. It's a pretty good amount of ink.
You know what I like about this over Blurple? Is that you don't have 14 ink right now.
Yeah. You also just like are still in like the amethyst mid-range play style where you're not like ramping yourself if you do have ramp, it's like on the board. Just play your extra characters anyway, so you don't have to like let go of resources that you might not want to otherwise. You know what? We are just gonna do it.
You're gonna Demona without inking.
I'm gonna Demona without inking, leaving me with 3. Now we can do some things and stuff. First thing that's gonna happen is Isis is going to take Hades.
Yep. I believe you draw a card.
I do in fact draw a card. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh.
Ooh.
And then I feel pretty comfortable doing that as well. So I'll draw a card.
You're drawing a lot. Go ahead, turn that Demona sideways. I dare you.
I just played her.
Yeah, I'm saying it's never gonna untap as soon as you turn it sideways, though.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm gonna get there.
What?
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
How are we gonna be fine?
We are going to be just fine.
So fine?
I'm gonna play a Cheshire Cat.
Ooh. That
Now,
might change things.
I don't have the ink because I have expended all of my ink for now. But next turn it can be such a good turn, and all your stuff is evasive. So I'm gonna ink Liquidator because I don't know that he's gonna get to come out to play anytime soon. And then I'll pass through.
All right, let's consider. You have 3 in hand.
3 in hand.
There's like I have so many different. Oh my god, I have so many different lines that I could like potentially take this turn. I'm gonna play this turn my hand open because I think that this is gonna be one of like the last turns of the game.
Oh well, it's just gross.
Yeah, like I have. There's a lot of decisions to be made here. Like one of the decisions is like locking down your Demona after like establishing a bunch of stuff to the board. What is it? 3. Yeah, so like I could like ink this and just play all 3 of these, draw 3 cards, you draw nothing, which is like probably the correct play to be honest.
I think that's probably correct. I don't think you need the second Ursula because you already have just evasives.
Right.
And locking down my Demona, so even if I draw like a Peter Pan and Tink, I can't crack back with this. I think immediately makes it. I think that's just what you do.
Yeah. So like, we're gonna spend the 4 to like play these 2 and then play the Demona.
Yeah.
So that also turns your Cheshire Cat sideways, which I think is more important.
Yes, it does.
We draw 3, you draw nothing. The cards we drew were so bad. they were legit all so bad.
I mean, but you do have just I can find more.
Yeah. That's also true. I can't because I am exerted, but this is the scariest card right now.
Sure.
So like I think Violet's just going to take that trade. I guess Peter Pan makes things a little bit weird too. Like we're not like this is always questing. I'm just gonna do that. We go to 14 off of that. It's just a matter of whether or not like I'm answering these.
I don't think you do. I think you have such a big board presence. I don't have a board wipe, right? So
yeah, I guess the thing that I'm only worried about is like your own Peter Pan Tinkerbell, which like allows these to just challenge the. Like,
but then again, like right, I can if I draw Peter Pan Tinkerbell, then I have 2 guys that ready.
Yeah, but this gets to clear this, and this is my win condition right now. So the question is whether or not
like
Sven just clears this.
I think you just have lethal without it.
You're probably right. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe going to 16 is just enough.
Like you just go to 16, and then like you have guaranteed 4.
Okay, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. I also just have like 3 more cards that I didn't have access to at the start of this turn.
Yeah. So like just because of lore.
Kids, don't miss lethal because you're greedy.
Yeah, we'll just go to 16 and just pass.
Yeah. I think that's just like objectively the correct thing to do.
It probably is. It's been so long since I played Amethyst Mirrors though. Like it's felt like forever.
For the first time in forever. So I can't stop you from winning the game. But what I can do is like play my cool cards.
Did you have it?
Did I have what?
Peter Pan.
No.
Oh.
Well, I had a Peter Pan.
Oh, just not the
correct Peter Pan.
Well, that's fair.
But I had like cool stuff I could do.
Yeah.
With only 2 cards left in hand. Yeah. So like, had you not locked down Demona, I could have just played out some big bodies and still not trade your evasives. But I have significantly more lore pressure and just a lot of bigger bodies in play.
Yeah, the big thing
Yeah.
is, I guess, like in both of these games, like I did also play Ursula. So like I got to play this big threat that has quested for she quested for what, 6 this game?
It's very hard for this deck to answer Ursula.
I think it's very hard for most decks to answer Ursula's the thing. She dodges Gaston, she dodges World's Greatest Criminal Mind, she dodges He Hurled His Thunderbolt. She dodges a lot of stuff, like, right?
But no, I think Ursula is just it's a very powerful card right now, especially against this list. Especially when you're playing against a deck that doesn't have Amber, I don't have a point and click removal. I don't have Horseman Strikes. I don't have something that just effectively. Yeah, I don't have.
Well, Gaston doesn't
answer
do it. Her.
I have access to Sven. I'm not playing Sven in this list, but I think after seeing Ursula, like you might just need Sven in general as an Ursula answer, but also just as a guy that's just a rush. If I get behind, it's really hard for me to retake the board because I don't have something that immediately comes in and starts challenging. I had to have things established already. And if I'm playing against a deck like yours that ramps and plays Isis and just takes out my threats
before you get to do, like, that's the difference. Is like we're doing the same thing. The thing is that I'm doing it a turn sooner than you because I have access to the 2-drop ramps.
Yeah, like all of a sudden I don't have my Scrooge when I play my Isis. All of a sudden I don't have my Peter Pan shift. All of a sudden I don't have things that just allow my Demona turns to go off wildly successfully because you're just doing them faster. Like I said, it feels very reminiscent of what Blurple versus what any Amethyst mid-range list felt like in sets before because you just have the ramp.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't want to take these games as like completely indicative of the matchup. I think game 1 you drew a little bit poorly as well. Like it wasn't great. It wasn't great. And I just I got to draw cards and you didn't get to draw cards. This game, I think that there was definitely like a lot of decisions that needed to be made throughout the course of the game. I think like if I make like an incorrect decision in any one of those spots, like I'm probably in just like a significantly worse position.
Sure.
I think we both drew a bunch of cards. The big thing was just like
your Demona turns were significantly more impactful than mine were because you had established bodies, but you were able to take out my trades beforehand.
Yeah, it's because that's the only reason why.
If you look at the first couple of guys, like your turn where you took out my Peter Pan and Scrooge, like I think immediately just swung things so hard.
That was the turn that definitely changed what like my position. It like I felt like initially, obviously going second, I was kind of on the back foot, but I felt like I got to steal priority on that turn where it felt like I was in the driver's seat at that point.
For sure.
Yeah. But no, I mean, super, like, again, these Amethyst mirrors are some of the most fun that I have playing Disney Lorcana. And that's coming from someone who's a Sapphire main and also a Steel main. Like, I don't know if you know this, but neither of these colors are Sapphire or Steel, but I'm very much enjoying them. I'm very much enjoying, I've always liked Amethyst. I always felt Amethyst is a very, very skill-intensive color. I think I've said it so many times that, like, Amethyst mirrors feel like the most skill-intensive matchups in the game.
No, absolutely. And again, like when you're playing a tempo version like mine, whereas yours, you're able to do things a turn sooner. I don't know that it just, like, you still have to make correct decisions.
That was my Demona draw. it wasn't gonna be fantastic, but getting to play like 3 things and go to 16 is just that's just silly.
I mean, still solid.
Yeah, it's silly.
I think this like could be. I think it's for sure favored on your end, but I think there are decisions and points in the game where, like you were saying, if you make the incorrect decision or make the wrong ink, then I'm able to just kind of build a wide board and put up a bunch of big bodies that it's still difficult for you to deal with.
Yep. Super fun games, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Welcome our boy Xenulous to the Lab Rats. The Trash Tea Trio is back at it. We love you guys. Say it back.
And a huge shout out to our sponsor, Heavy Play. Their Equip Max system lets you snap together your deck, dice, and playmat for easy transport. And their curved sleeves come in bold colors like Wizard Blue and Sorcerer Pink. Check them out at the link in the description, and don't forget to use code Maelstrom for 10% off your entire order.